All right, everybody, welcome back. It's February 2nd. Hello, hello, hello. Let's check out my shirt. It's kind of cute. After my first talk yesterday, I'm feeling better already. Um, to continue on from where I left off yesterday, I was talking about DC Corrections Facility, and the very first thing I want to talk about is for people that are brand new to the system, them first going in. So a lot of times when you first go into the federal or state or first time being incarcerated, even for myself, first time being incarcerated, the process is very emotionally distraught from the inside out. A lot of people don't talk about that. And when you're first arrested, just, the bare means of being placed in handcuffs and your freedom being taken away is like, whew, it's like it's so hard to describe, but it's like, you know, once those handcuffs are placed on you, nothing is up to you. So a lot of times when you're first incarcerated, not here in Washington, D.C. In D.C., you see the judge the next day, typically at 1 o'clock, and they see all the new people and arraign them in and explain how the process is going to be for them. Um, I think like in a state facility, you see a commissioner. They're either going to give you bond or they're not going to release you. Um, when you're on parole and you're rearrested, you're kind of in a bad spot to start with. So when you are on parole and you violate parole in your release, you have to wait to see the parole board. And I'm not exactly sure how many people are on the parole board. They can determine to re-release you back into the community or to hold you post your conviction. So that's where we're gonna start. So when my husband came home, he was rearrested on new charges and he was released. And I think he sat in the DC detention facility for about a week or so, and he saw the parole board, and the parole board re-released him. He got in trouble again. So the second time they did not re-release him prior to his court date. His court date, he ended up taking a plea, which ultimately led him now to where we're at, where it affected his parole. So now he has to see parole. His minimum sentencing guidelines for the rest of his term is 14 to 22 months. He can go to trial or take the plea that parole is offering him and give him on the lower end of 18 months. When he was first incarcerated and sent to DC jail, he had got into an altercation and ended up in the hole where he was not able to receive packages. And he is also not able to have a tablet. All right, so in DC Detention Center, they are able to have tablets and receive packages. So, DC jail. All right, so I'm going to pop this up on the screen for you. For anybody that has an incarcerated loved one, I'm going to have to insert some things. But they are located at 1901 D Street in Washington, D.C. Um, they are currently not having visits. Normally, when your loved one is at the Department of DC Corrections, they have video visitations where you can log in from home and have a home visit and you get to see your incarcerated loved one. Or you can go over to the jail and there's a phone and they're on one end on their unit on a monitor and you're on a phone and you just gotta be covered up properly. You can't record it, you can't take pictures, things to that. They'll say, welcome to video visitation, please find your monitor where your husband is located, da 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 da. And then the video visit will start, then 5 minutes, and then they'll tell everybody to say your goodbyes, and then you exit out of the video visitation room during normal visits. So, if your husband or boyfriend, family member is currently located at the DC detention facility or a facility where they offer tablets, they use an app. It's called Getting Out. Um, Getting Out. It is a service provided through GTL. I will link that information in there. Getting Out provides for some people the video service. DC Jail just does not provide this on their tablets. They have a texting service. They have it where you can call in and leave a message for your loved one. Hey, this is your wife. Call me back. I miss you, baby. And different things to that nature. I really wish that my husband was not in the hole so he could have like this extra added privilege. Definitely. And then there is GTL. GTL is the main account, which you can set up a phone commissary. So I typically deposit every 2 weeks, $200, $400 a month. I think their spending limit is about $75 a week. Um, there's some extracurricular activities in there where they might need you to cash out somebody $40 or $50. And at the beginning of every month, I send a Securus Access package. Yeah, a Securus Access package. A Securus Access package. So that is another thing, which is a cost of $75 a month. Right now, they're locked down 23 and 1, so they're only able to call for about an hour throughout the day, which can be early morning, late nights, middle of the days. However, my husband did say that um, sending out mail. They are um, they are sending out mail. They are getting hot foods and commissary. So those are all good things. And I'm also going to talk to you about my cousin, which is at a state facility where they do what is it called? Oh, what is that thing called? Zoom visits. I think they're Zoom visits, and I'm supposed to actually be having a Zoom visit with my cousin soon. My cousin is on main population in the jail, and he is able to have a tablet where they can watch movies, they can text, they can call from their tablet, they're able to listen to music, do their educational programming, and different things like that. So this is day 2, and I hope that you are enjoying my videos so far, and I'll see you tomorrow.